What's up guys, it's Maxwell and today we advance to the semi-finals. So yeah guys, war against ByeForever just ended. As you can see, a 6-star victory. I actually think this is the exact same result that we had against OneHive earlier this season, so pretty awesome stuff. 114 stars. That of course means we left only 110 on the board. Cleared 11s with 2 stars. Actually had the 2-star one of those with an 11, but we're gonna get to that later. And then of course all the 9s cleared on both sides. We're gonna kick things off at number 33. And while we watch the Heisenberg attack, I'm gonna update you guys on the stats a bit already. So yeah, we had 5 10v10s, they only had 1. We had 0 dip fails, they had 3 dip fails. And we went 11 versus 11 once, as I already said. That was a quote-unquote fail. It was sort of a hybrid attack, Bewitch, just to secure a 2-star on one of their turn on 11 bases that we struggled on. Overall, we were in a little bit of a struggle, 10 versus 11, so in respect to that, to ByeForever, I'm only gonna show one 10 versus 11 attack today. You guys know that I usually show 2, so today we're only gonna go with a fresh hit by Tezo. Shout out to Tezo who grabbed the 4-pack this war, so well done to him. And yeah, we're gonna have 2 Town Hall 9 attacks today, then all of the 5 10v10s that we were able to pull off, and then, as I said, the 1 10 versus 11 in the end. So yeah, right here we've got Heisenberg coming in. That is of course Valentin, who took out the Town Hall for 9 experience points for the clan over here. Lured the clan castle, at least a part of the clan castle, with that balloon. Poison spell down for all the archers, taking quite a bit of damage here. And the archers also slowing down his queen charge a little bit. Poison spell wears off, but still there's of course a baby dragon left in the clan castle, so he's gonna have to deal with that. Valkyrie as well, but he has another rage spell down, and that is gonna be able to do work. Is he gonna need the ability as well? I don't quite remember. Nope, not gonna use the ability. He was getting sort of close. Had the baby dragon gotten off one more breath, I believe that yeah, that would have been really tough for him. So yeah, Lalo looking pretty good over here, takes out those initial cannons easily, of course. 1 loon on this backhand cannon just to negate some damage from queen if at all possible. Ended up that that cannon did go down to the splash of the balloons. Nicely done there as well. And yeah, loons splitting, all the defenses going down. And at this point, it's of course pretty much already over. A couple wizard towers left, but the queen is actually going to grab one of those. So with that, and no red bombs left in the base, it was an easy triple. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I wanted to mention this in the very beginning. I kind of forgot, but huge shout out to Sloffles. You guys maybe saw my video on that we got short of a short notice, that we were still in CWL because Immortal Thieves got the win cancelled, and yeah, we were in. So for that reason, we of course had pretty much no bases prepared. So we yeah, spent pretty much all Friday building bases. And Sloffles was actually the one to tell me that we were still in the playoffs. He was the first one who told me. Of course, I found out in our chats a bit later as well. But he actually jumped in and helped us with base building a little bit, so very cool by him to do that. And yeah, that definitely helped a lot as well. The bases that he helped us with defended really well, so Sloffles also an OP base builder, so once again, thank you Sloffles for that. And yeah, let's watch this Agent Venom attack here, guys. Interesting one, Shattered Hobo with dragons, actually suicide dragons for the queen. Pretty much one of those dragons didn't really do a lot by going down here towards 6 o'clock. Other 2 dragons killed the queen though, and then he cracked his way into this compartment. Funnel looking a little bit sketchy. That elixir collector definitely needs to go down. Places another wizard, smart move there, taking out that barracks. And now the bowlers and queen are all gonna go inside the base. Has another rage spell as well as a jump spell. And the heal spell, he also used the rage spell for enemy queen just to be safe. And yeah, of course, also took out the clan castle. Kill squad doing work at this point. It's probably gonna grab most of the rest of the space. Uses 2 wizards over there, 2 hawks over there for that Tesla in the corner. 4 troll Teslas actually. And yeah, for that reason he wanted to do early cleanup but was not able to do it with the archers because of these Teslas in the corners. But still, he's going to be able to take them out with the hawks, can pretty much swag all the rest of his hawks. And yeah, the cleanup taking quite a bit of time, guys, so let's go to ×4 and see how he just patiently sprinkles in those hawks. Has had a heal spell left as well, so yeah. Nice job to him. Thought it was pretty cool to watch that one with dragons in a hawk attack. Don't see that too often. Anyways, that brings us to the 10 versus 10 attacks. First one is going to be by Niklas 60 here on base number 20. And this one, as you guys can see, once again, a mini kill squad with hawks. Suicide Queen, of course, because there's a Lava Hound and a Clan Castle. And yeah, guys, awesome value that the Queen is going to be able to get over here. Bowler bounce on the mortar as well. Don't really want to have that in the current meta because bowlers are used quite a bit, of course. So yeah, awesome value for the Suicide Queen here. As you guys will see in a moment, she's going to get some pretty nice buildings out of this suicide mission. Has gotten the town hall out of the way. Of course, that took quite a bit of time, so he's sort of waiting on her. Also setting the funnel with the Wizzies. There go the Warbreakers. They're going to open up the 12 o'clock compartment there. No problem whatsoever. Wizard still doing work onto the elixir storage. There goes Queen ability, and she actually grabbed a Tesla, 2 Archer Towers, and a Wizard Tower. So yeah, pretty good value there for the Queen. King in along with the bowlers. The wall has already been opened. Gonna put a rage spell down for those guys just so that they can deal with enemy Queen a little bit easier. King is kind of making his way through the wall here. There we go. King cracks that wall open so the bowlers access the Queen, and she goes down. In with the hawks. He actually meant to trigger a bomb, I believe, here. I'm not quite sure, but Lonely Hawk being sent in there that actually did die off. King and bowlers onto the middle of the base. Gets a couple nice bowler bounces on that second Wizard Tower over there, although it does not go down to the Wizard Tower. But still looking okay. At this point, watching the replay on my phone for the first time, I actually thought that the attack was sort of not looking too hot. Had a free spell then down, a heal spell, and the poison spell as well for the skellies. But those hawks, sort of pesky. I mean, man, they survived really long, and he had more hawks left than what I initially thought. This group down here at the bottom is definitely a lot bigger than it looks. And yeah, those hawks ended up being able to get the rest of the space out of the way. Let's go to ×2. There goes the last cannon, air defense, and cannon. And yeah, that was it. Couple hawks surviving, I think 2 or 3. Goblins for cleanup as well as wizards were able to take care of all of those buildings. And yeah, that ended up being the first 10v10 triple on base 19. Then base 20, of course. Base 19 got taken out by a very similar attack by our boy Randale Arne, new member with this account. That is, of course, Daniel Z that you may have already seen in some recaps. As a Town Hall 9, he also plays Town Hall 10 and very successfully almost grabbed the 10v10 6-pack in this first ever war with us as a 10. So awesome stuff to him. Or second war, I'm not quite sure. One of the first wars for sure. And yeah, so awesome performance, almost a 10v10 6-pack. So definitely look out for him in the upcoming wars because he will definitely be on the roster. Yeah, there we go. Opens up that wall suicide mission with the Queen, this time able to charge an Inferno Tower. That is, of course, always extra sweet if that's able to happen. Queen gets another Archer Tower after, and she's gonna lock onto the Archer as well, take it out, and attempt to damage the cannon, but not quite gonna get that done. There goes King, there go the bowlers, Warbreakers in as well, poison spell for the wizard, opens up that wall, King bowlers move in, the goal of course to get enemy Queen out of this base. King ability, open up the next wall, and there go the bowler bounces onto enemy Queen. Well, actually that might have been Warbreakers, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, Queen goes down to the bowlers, and then the Hogs are in. 3 heal spells and a free spell left for some nice pathing and not too many defenses, so looking very strong for the entirety of this attack pretty much. At least that is my takeaway from this one. And yeah, has another heal spell in the back. Those Hogs sort of splitting off, and they're gonna die a lonely death because he of course wants to heal up the bigger group of Hogs, place the last heal spell. There we go, Expo. And has a Skelly spell left as well, so he's gonna be able to distract a little bit with that Skelly spell. And yeah, in the end, it's gonna look pretty simple to clean up this attack and to get the 3 stars. So well done to our boy Daniel on number 19. All right, up next is 16, guys, and we've got Akui, aka Mario, coming in and cleaning up this hit over here. This time we've got Sui, Lalo with a little bit of a kill squad as well. So let's check it out. Archers, Wizards doing work as we usually see in the beginning to funnel all those trash buildings away. Whenever you do this fresh, you're always sort of anxious about Teslas or stuff. I know, of course, because as Town 11s, we kind of funnel the same way for our dips. But yeah, in this case, of course, it was scouted. There had been quite a few attacks before. I'm not quite sure how many, actually. Once again, I keep saying that a lot. I just noticed that, guys. I have actually only popped onto this war like with, I think, 2.5 hours left in war to do my attacks, because I was actually busy all day. I was not in town, so that's why I have not watched a lot of this. Still, I wanted to record this recap tonight because the Supercell update might drop tomorrow, the new update for Clash. Who knows? I definitely don't want to risk losing the replay, so for that reason I decided to yeah, record a replay tonight. And yeah, there you go. That's why I have no clue about these attacks. Now, of course, I've watched quite a few of these attacks, but still not the usual amount where I pretty much know everything about every attack. But yeah, Akui gonna come in with the Lalo here. Kill squad got some awesome value, as you guys can see. There we go, more loons and lava hounds from the top. Very nice haste spell over here, the first one. I really like that one because that was able to take out the archer tower as well as the expo, and even haste the loons onto that next cannon. There goes the rage spell. The second inferno tower goes down very quickly. And then this second sweeper, guys. This sweeper was so annoying. That really made it tough. That made a couple of attacks before fail. That sweeper down there. And yeah, as you can see, once again, costing quite a few balloons with all those red bombs, air skellies, wizard tower, and the sweeper pushing them back. But in the end, it was able to work out for this one. The wizard tower did go down to the last balloon. And then there were 2 balloons left and just enough time. So well done to Akui on base number 16. And then, guys, we have got a 6-packer, Fabian. He's been, I said this before, he's been struggling lately in the 10v10 game, and this war he steps in the playoffs when it matters most and grabs a 10 vs 10 6-pack. So huge shout out to him. Probably maybe MVP of the war. We also had Town 11s that dipped very successfully, but yeah, definitely very nicely done to him with the 10v10 6-pack. First attack, as you guys can see, is a Queen Walk Dragon attack, so pretty cool one right away, guys. And the wizard setting the funnel, the bowler bounces, so quite some creative funneling troops. Funneling actually took quite some time. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but he spent quite some time to set the proper funnel, guys. So sometimes that's actually the most important thing in any in an attack, to set the funnel. So yeah, that's why he decided to invest so much time on that. You might want to think dragons are slow, so you really want to get going as quickly as possible with your dragons. But in this case, it was just very important to set a very good funnel, and that's why he took his good time. And yeah, we've got 1 loon already coming in. I'm wondering if that's a Coco loon. I have not watched this attack yet, but I think it probably is. Yeah, there goes the black bomb. That's what we talk about when we say Coco loon, that it's just 1 balloon that comes in to catch 1 black bomb that you know of, that it is there. And yeah, that's what he did over there. Queen now doing work, taking out mortar, archer tower, and then we have got a lava hound coming in as well. The lava hound is, of course, gonna soak up some black bombs for the dragons. We've got wizard and archer that are trying to mess with the dragons, but of course those 2 troops will not really be able to pose a threat. Pops the queen ability, so many archer towers back end, guys. The queen is gonna have her way with those. Take out 2 of them in her ability pretty much. King is then tanking. King is going to be tanking the next archer tower. The queen is going to take it out once again. And meanwhile, the dragons are really doing work inside the core of this base. So many dragons. The cool thing with dragons is that you don't have to account for air skeleton traps or anything like that, because they can deal with it easily with their splash. So this one ended up being an overkill here. Very, very nice hit to Fabi. For this first one, Queen Charge Dragons OP. And as you guys can see, he's just decided, I'm going to take number 13 and I'm also going to take number 12. So he said, guys, number 12 and 13, I got this. I'm going to take them out. No, he didn't say that, but it's pretty funny that the two bases that he ended up tripling were actually, the bases that were next to each other on the war map. So, next one, once again a Queen Charge. So Fabi loved himself his Queen Charges this war. He quite likes to do those because they are just pretty funny. And this attack, the Queen is going to take quite a bit of damage early whenever this Expo here locks on. She's going to take a bit of heat. And once again, we've got a Coco Loon. Once again, this attack was attempted before, of course. That's why he knew the Black Bomb was there. So it's pretty much always worth investing a Loon in case you are able to do that and catch a Black Bomb with that, guys. So maybe that is your tip of the day. If you are replicating a Queen Charge, you know Black Bomb is there, you definitely want to use a balloon to take it out. For this attack, the king was meant to walk around the outside here towards the town hall, and a couple times before the king had taken some really crooked pathing, but in this case the king ended up going towards that town hall, so that was really nice. Poison spell down for this balloon. Queen takes out enemy queen inside the rage spell. And then the balloon is going to die in the poison. Queen is going to deal with the lava hound inside the rage. That's also going a bit quicker, which is of course always nice. And lava pups, no worry at all. Minion helping out as well as a wizard as well. Queen ability, jump spell is down also. And there goes the loon drop. Double finger loon. And then there's going to be some more loons coming in pretty soon here over at... Yeah, there we go. Over at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Those are going to be able to one-shot those defenses. Actually, not one-shot those defenses. They needed 2 bombs each. But, the Lalo looking very good, of course. He's really got that down. And in this case, made it work for the triple. So, very nice job to him. Queen surviving the entire raid is always so extra sweet as well with the Queen Charge Lalos. Of course, that's always your goal, but sometimes it still does end up not happening. But whenever the Queen survives, you have a pretty good shot. Sometimes it ends up being a time fail then, but oftentimes you've got a very good chance to triple. So, well done to Fabi on base number 12. And guys, the last hit for this war is going to be by our boy Tezo with the 4-pack, as I already mentioned. So he got 2 fresh 10 vs 11 2-stars, which was pretty sweet because we kind of struggled 10 vs 11. So, on that part, Tezo definitely carried the team this war. So Tezo, well done to you, my man. I'm really happy for you in that working out this way. And yeah, guys, this hit with dragons here. So dragons seeing quite some use. We've seen Eternal 9 attack with dragons, Eternal 10 attack with dragons, now a 10v11 attack with dragons, guys. So dragons are meta again, I guess you could say. At least for top level war players, they see quite some use right now. So I think that's pretty awesome. And just cool to see dragons. That's all I meant to say. Anyways, Tezo is going to be doing work here with the Lalo funnel on that side. Lalo funnel is always extra good when you have grounded expos. As you can see with this expo that was near the king there, that was a grounded one. So Lalo funnel, of course, always a good idea whenever you're attacking with dragons. But still, with grounded expos, it's extra sweet and extra cool, because it can work so much better. Snipes off some percentages with minions. We're gonna speed through that, guys, just to make that a bit quicker, not take too long. Is he actually gonna wait on the gold storage? Yes, he's gonna wait on the gold storage to go down as well over there. And then he's in with his dragons. One more dragon to set the funnel over here because it did not quite work with the gold storage. Eagle Artillery actually locks onto that dragon, which is pretty good, because that way the main pack of dragons won't get targeted. Tezo also had a maxed level dragon inside his Klein Castle. And take a look at this overkill, guys. Freezes Inferno Tower, Queen Town Hall melts within seconds. Another rage spell down, still has a poison spell as well. Kind of forgot to drop that on the enemy queen. or I guess maybe saved it for the clan castle, since this was a fresh hit, as I already mentioned. He did not know the clan castle. Last dragon petered out, put in the baby dragon at the bottom, grabbed 2 more builder huts as well as an elixir collector, and yeah guys, ended up with 57%, I believe was the final tally, right? Yeah, I think that's it. So very well done to Teso for sure. Stats, do I want to say something? I think, yeah, we of course, huge shout out to ByeForever. Still a great war, although it was not really close. They definitely outperformed us on 9v9. They outperformed us 10v11. But our 10v10 game was just so strong with 5 10v10s. They only had 1. We had 0 dip fails, just 1 11 versus 11. 2-star / fail. And yeah, that's your war right there. Once again, thank you, Slothfuls, for helping us with the bases. And other than that, guys, we will see you next week, where we'll be facing either Spartan's Legacy, Mutke, I'm watching you, or War and Glory, our most favorite, least favorite opponent. We've had some pretty crazy matches with War and Glory, so either way, it should be really good next week. And yeah, looking forward to that. And hopefully we'll be able to have another good performance, and then we'll see what we get for that. So yeah, until that time, guys, I will see you all later. Peace out.